Yo, and welcome to the Ambition Hour podcast. It's your girl Adi 3000, and this is episode 70. Hello, and welcome to yet again another episode of the Ambition Hour podcast. This is episode 70. Thank you so much for joining us. If you guys are watching us on YouTube, hey y'all, how y'all doing? If you're not subscribed, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. But you can see that I am not alone. I have Hop and Spitz with me in the building.
Dubs up.
I'm really excited to have them here. And if you're listening to us on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever it is that you listen to us, thank you so much. I'm letting you know that I'm not alone. So that's the other voices that you'll be hearing tonight. I'm very grateful for you guys. This is episode 70 that we're doing. Honestly, like I remember episode 1 like it was yesterday. So it's crazy just to like even say the episode 70. And I had to bring the boys on because I don't know, they're just fun to have on. How are you guys feeling?
Good, man. We chilling.
Feeling pretty good.
Feeling good. Excited about all the feedback that we've been getting off Purple Label, and all the vlogs that we've been doing. So it's been dope. It's been a good experience.
Yeah, you guys have been doing some big moves.
Yeah, low key. You know how we do here with the whole WT Dub family. That's how we do.
Okay, so if you guys follow us on our YouTube page and even on our social media pages, then you guys have seen that we have dropped a vlog series, basically.
Oh, yeah.
5 episodes of the boys' trip in Virginia. So pretty much it was like a week ago that the boys went for 5 days. Yeah. They went for 5 days to Virginia and they got a house. You guys recorded mad songs. And so that was pretty cool. So that was something that I did want to bring you guys on because I did want to. I wanted you guys to talk about that experience. Because I know it must have been so much fun. If you are watching us on IGTV, make sure that you finish watching this episode. By heading on over to WTW TV, which is on YouTube, and you can also listen to us on all those other platforms. And if you need anything like all things WTW, all you gotta do is just head on over to the website, which is WTWrecords.com. Y'all know that I have to make sure that all the projects that we dropped are announced in the beginning, so that way we get that out of the way, and then we can get into the foolishness. We got La Vita e Bella shirts available on the website WTW Records.
Go stream that now.
This is our.
Ain't nobody cooler but the jeweler.
This is the artist of the
Who's
shirt.
Who's cooler, you or the jeweler?
Yeah, and then what was I was gonna say?
About the project. So then
Okay, so La Vida e Bella, House of Jones, Purple Label just dropped. The boys just worked on a whole bunch of music in Virginia.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then we're gonna
You want to talk about that now, or
we'll talk about it a little bit later.
Okay.
But yeah. So I'm really excited. So you guys are feeling good though, right?
She got the steering wheel.
So go ahead.
Y'all know this is my show. They know that they
Steering
come
wheel,
on
dog.
and then they know who runs it. Let me stop. Let me humble myself. But again, I'm very grateful that you guys are here. Like I said, to make sure that you guys go ahead and check out those vlogs that they're dropping. I felt like I was there with you guys. So that was pretty cool. Thank you for that. I appreciate you guys sharing your memories. So how was your guys' week?
Decent. You know, worked on the vlogs a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Did that. Then we just started incorporating, thinking of ways how we can improve our business and shit like that. Yeah, and it started on this whole like mindset thing. At least for me, you know, like just opening my mind a little bit more for like new ideas and new ways and implementing systems and shit. It sounds boring, but it's the cool shit though.
Well, me, I'm trying to actually utilize my followers. You know, trying to engage more, man. Like this week, I was trying my best to engage as much as possible with new followers that I was getting because we tend to...
And trolling on his friends.
I do a very good job at that. But we tend to get new followers and not really like, you know, like say, hey, hello, you know, even, you know, this person's following you. Try to find out why they're following you. You know, so that's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. Just tackle all my new followers and stuff and engage with them.
I feel you. This week I feel like I've just I've been understanding myself a lot more. There's something that I talk about a lot on the show. Is like it's just about understanding myself more and understanding the way that I think and so some of the things that I need to heal. So I feel like this week, especially since it's like the end of the month, it's the beginning of the next, like usually around this time there's like a shift going on because you're mentally, physically, and everything preparing for the end of the month so you can start a new month. Because a new month usually means a new beginnings. You usually have new goals by the beginning of the month. So that's something that I've just been working on. I've been working on like just like trying to let go of like the toxic things in people, and even habits that sometimes try to like come and like get in my way, and so that's something that this week I have been working on a lot and like just focusing on, of course, like my 8:30 to 5 o'clock job and trying to stay on top of that. So it's like you gotta do all of what I just said and do that as well, because it's like you have to work on yourself a little more than you would your own job, and that's how you get further in like what it is that you're trying to do. Guys, my voice, you guys hear it, right? It's crazy.
Water.
That's all that work.
Water. I might need some water.
So trolling appears to be something that is become popular and more popular. Because my dog over here was hella trolling me this morning on Twitter. And it's all good. The thing is that he don't. The thing is that when and it's funny because since I know his government name, I be trying to like not say his government name. And I told him, I was just like, yo, I deleted a tweet like I don't know how many times. But can you tell them what you told me that because you said you figured it out? Are you going to share it with the people, or that's just like all your juice?
Nah, yeah. Well, the thing that I was explaining to her about trolling is like I kind of figured it out, like in the reason why people have fun on the internet more than others, because we, like I was just talking about engaging. If you engage with people like that, you don't have to worry about people trolling you, because trolling is about, like I said, you're trying to see how long you can keep this person
to keep
responding to you.
Not even aggravated, just responding.
Yeah, like that's
kind of like the constant, like it's like
that's it. Like like, I got your attention. You know, like every time it's like you don't even like I don't care if I'm even making sense to you at all. Yeah. Like I don't care. Like I just need a response from you each time. Each time I need a response. That's the point, and that's a successful troll. So.
And then for me, being the friend that I am, I respond because I think it's funny too. Because one of the things that he doesn't know is that I really will not go back and forth with people. Like I won't take it that far, because for me, like, number one, the Warriors ain't paying me. I'm sorry, they're not. Facts. And I'm a fan. And you know what's crazy? Yeah, they're not paying me either. And then what's crazy is that because you were just like, oh, says the one who's a fan whose team is, and I'm just like, yo, honestly, like you don't even gotta call me a fan. I'm just really representing, bro. The Warrior fans are gonna come after you and be like, this is what's gonna get me off the charts.
No, but then like if you read more into my tweets, you'll see like how I'm actually explaining. If you're winning, you're doing something right.
I mean, yeah, for sure. Because I remember when the Lakers were winning, even when the Pistons were winning a lot, and the like Cavaliers, the Celtics, everybody was just like, "Yo, we don't want them to keep winning." So I get it.
The Bulls, so.
But you know what I'm thinking is that what would be cool is that if like it gets passed down to another team, like if the Warriors don't win and then it goes like for the Raptors win. Then they start winning more.
No, yeah, because you'll see, cool. and trust me, you'll see the like everybody right now is rooting for the Raptors. If the Raptors win this year and another one next year, I put it on everything. I fucking hate the Raptors. Mm-hmm. Me personally, I'm gonna hate the Raptors next year. Because they're not my team. Like I don't care about them like that. I just want them to beat the team that's constantly winning.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm a little nervous though, because first Kawhi, he's such a good basketball player, and Stephen A. Smith, he's been wrong for the past 7 years. 7 years he's gotten the winner of the finals wrong, and he picked the fucking Warriors. I was very.
Did he pick him? But didn't he pick him last year?
No, he picked the play the Cavs, right? Yeah, they played the Cavs.
Yo, look, this year was so crazy. and the Cavaliers like went to shit so fast.
Yeah,
that
exactly. You couldn't even think it was last year. I was just like, wait, was it last year that they was in the finals?
Yo, for real, because LeBron's a Laker.
LeBron left. Yeah, for real. Right, doesn't it feel like LeBron's
It's like
been
some
a Laker
bums
for a minute
over there in like
Yeah.
the industrial area in America, like playing basketball. What the hell's going on over there? You know.
That's really-
Before, because I did want to talk about all this nonsense that Drake is doing on the sidelines, because I think it's amazing.
Oh hell yes!
I feel like I feel like when stuff like that happens, there's just, to me, it's always like the presence of hip hop is in basketball, and I love that. You know what I mean? And like I feel like every city always has like their artist or the rapper that goes to the city and represents. Like in Miami, you have like, to me, I always see Dre at the games with like Khaled and stuff like that. So like the presence
Yes.
of hip hop is at the basketball game. That's the Heat games and the Warriors games, and even because E40 is showing up to these games. So I love that he's doing that, and he's been the first artist to actually do something like that.
Yeah.
But something that I did want to say, I don't know if you guys know this, but I think is really cool, because we were talking about LeBron and him in LA, but LeBron's son and Wade's son, they're both playing in the same high school team. That's cool as hell.
That's super cool. I think that's. I mean, that just shows how close Wade and LeBron are really are.
He's like, yo, we're gonna put our sons in the same school.
Because that means also that these two kids. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they probably want to play with each other. They have an interest in playing with one another. Hopefully, I would think.
I'm pretty sure they've known each other for a very
That's what I'm
long
saying.
time. Like their dads got drafted at the same time. Like,
Can I just go the route on like, Wade's son is just like way better than him. I mean, we're not trying to do that here.
Son?
We're not trying to do
Wade's
that here.
You already did it.
I'm not trying to.
You already did it.
I'm not trying to compare kids
First
under
of
the
all,
age of 18,
it's so funny
but-
because you can tell that the boys are on the show, because I'm like, let's talk about basketball
It's
first.
sports.
Let's talk about this
It's
sports here.
with Audie and the boys.
So, you put that spear in the circle.
That's spear.
And really, it's because it's
So
the
the finals.
it's
the
really
finals.
because it's the finals, and then we've
Well,
also
Drake is big in
yeah,
hip-hop.
and Drake is
Right.
big in hip hop. So yeah, so before we jump into that, I think that that's pretty dope that they both have their sons playing together. Something else that I saw that I thought was beautiful and powerful was because Dwayne Wade has a son that's gay, and
Oh, he
so
does?
he does.
Yeah, dog.
He
He does.
does.
I mean,
Okay.
like I don't mean it like, but he does.
He
And
does.
and
Okay.
if you see, bruh,
His family is so
this
comfortable
nigga
with
Wade needs to be like more light needs to be shined on how he's
as a
handling that situation as a parent and as a black man.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I seen somebody make a comment and he was like, "Yo, I love how he's making it. Like he's making his queer son comfortable in his own skin as a black man, because we don't do that. Like we tell them like." I mean, I'm gonna just say, like how I was raised. He was like, "Yo, don't be no little fucking faggot."
Mm.
So
Well, yeah.
that's.
I mean, I think that's in every culture that
You
kind
know what I'm
of.
saying? Like, so, like, just think of.
in our family. It's
no
in Spanish.
disrespect. Don't come
No
in the
disrespect.
comments with the craziness. I was just
Yeah,
saying
it's
a
just a
statement.
reality,
You know what I'm saying? But it's
you know?
it's reality.
That's
And-
not how we think,
Right? Yeah, and
Yeah, I
how he's
don't think
raising
like
him
that.
is. I mean, like hats off to.
I
That.
think
Oh,
it's
that's
beautiful.
awesome.
That's why I wanted to highlight that, because I love that the sons are playing, because I can just imagine because think about it, like your parents' coworkers, you like low key know their kids and you like low key grew up with them. Like
Right.
I have my mom's coworkers that like I've known their daughter forever, like got invited to the wedding and type shit. So I think about that and I'm just like, yo, this is on another level, like basketball. They're playing together, they're going to the same high school. Like, so I think it's cool. And then the son, I had to highlight that because I think what Gabrielle does and Wade does is beautiful.
Yeah,
as
the relationship is awesome.
parents.
So wait, is this Wade's
facts.
oldest son?
The one that plays basketball with
youngest.
LeBron.
This is the
I
nigga
think
that
it's
looks
the middle
like him
one.
exactly.
I think it's his middle son.
Wait, the one that's playing with LeBron son is.
No.
No. It's wait.
Yo, he got a little bad one.
Wait, what is it that you're asking?
With the son that's playing with LeBron, is that his oldest son?
Yeah, the
Okay.
one that looks
Yeah.
just like
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
No,
What's
no,
crazy
no,
is
no,
that-
no, no. The one that is.
Okay.
Yeah, he. No, that nigga look just like Wade. That's the one that looks exactly like
But
him.
he's asking
I was just
who
asking
is the one that's playing
his
basketball.
Oh yeah,
oldest
his
one
oldest.
playing-
Yeah,
his
for
oldest
sure.
It's his
player.
oldest.
oldest.
The baby looks like the oldest one too. It's crazy.
Well, I would assume that they, they all look like
Yeah,
their
facts.
father, right?
He looks exactly like him.
That's true.
Like, for real.
Damn, I was gonna say.
No, because he said it too. Because when I think it was yesterday, his birthday was.
What happened? What?
It's because it's like a bad good joke, but it's because it's one of those Instagram jokes that like I saw that it was like, oh Aisha Curry and
Oh shit.
Aisha Curry and Steph Curry had kids that all look the same. Like they just press copy on the printer.
Oh
It's
my
just like
God.
that's what happens when you have the same baby daddy. See what?
Okay, I get that joke a lot more than
That's what
others.
happens when you have the same baby dad. I was like, no.
Because everybody like outraged, like, how did it? Yeah, I get it.
Speaking of baby daddies, Drake.
Oh man.
So we did talk about because I did want to talk about him, but I did want to shed the light on the boys. But Drake on the sidelines, it's hilarious. First of all, the jersey that he wore to the finals.
I'm not as bothered by that as I am with the little.
I just think it's funny.
With the little,
Oh yeah,
the little band.
he,
Like the little band. I don't know. That made me.
Wait, what band? Did you see
Nah,
the
because
band?
he had a tat. Man, he got a tat. He has a tattoo of Steph Curry and Kevin Durant's numbers.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, so that's why.
That's real. I
No,
thought
that's
that
real.
was fake.
That's why he put that
That's
band
why
there.
Really? Oh, I thought it was kind of.
I thought it was fake too, bro. I swear it was fake.
I thought it was
fake.
really because he was just like, because he was just trying to look more like a player or whatever like that. And then,
Yo, you dead ass right now, bruh. That's so funny, bro.
and I was just so irked by it. I was like mad because everybody was talking about the jersey, but I was like, yo,
You're like,
what's
what's
this
he
band?
What's he doing, man? What the fuck is he doing? You're not a player.
Yeah, bro, he's about to lift some weights. He's trying to
Drake is
compress his
going hard.
arms.
He's like, yo, let me get 2 in. Yo, coach, let me get 2 minutes.
They were saying that Drake's gonna show up like that dude at the rec center that like shows up in full gear, but is whack as fuck.
Like, oh, y'all missed one? No.
He's like the one that's just like, y'all need one
Oh,
more?
y'all
It's just
need
like,
one.
nah, we
Y'all
don't. We're good with 4. We need one more, but not you. They'd
Drake
rather
trying to show up on the scoreboard as a DMP, you know, like not played by parents, or what is that called? Like by coach's decision, not played by coach's decision.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I was thinking
Coach's
during the
decision.
game? I was thinking during the game how crazy it must be to be in that arena.
Oh yeah.
Shit, hell yeah.
Like to just be in that arena just must be like insane and cool and just like all around just like awesome.
I think everybody's like an ultra super fan. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, those people are like going hard.
Everybody's like, yo, you go to Golden State, like when you go to Golden State right now, you're gonna see some maniac fans. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Well, when
all
you're in the building, you
fun
turn
and
up
dandy.
you turn up your fan up a little.
Yeah, like it's nothing wrong
Listen,
with that. Like,
when I went to the Heat game, I was out of control.
yeah, I was.
I started pulling up stats like Jamal Mashburn played 2 years with the Heat. You're like, what the hell?
You're like,
She was like, yeah,
yo.
and Vince Carter got the most blocks.
Bro, first of all, I was hyped to see that Vince Carter was still playing basketball.
pinballing.
But I told my dog straight up, I was just like, yo, Vince Carter's still playing basketball.
Yo, Vince.
I had to Google that shit.
Yo, Vince. Alright, fuck it, Vince. Come back. Fuck it.
One more year, dog. Fuck it, man.
Just do it, dog. Fuck it.
One more year.
Yo, let
that
Nike
tour.
pay your ass, nigga.
There was I was looking at how much the tickets were costing to go to the finals.
Yeah,
Pretty expensive.
I was gonna say, man, those tickets behind Drake, even though like the ones next to him, of course, probably might be a nice commodity, but the ones behind him, because then you get to hear all the interaction between like him and the fucking like him and Draymond or whatever the hell. Like, goddamn, that's probably pretty dope to probably see that.
They were saying that they want to mic him up.
Oh, that would be funny.
That would be so funny, though.
He should do that and fucking drop it on OVO. I mean, shit, man.
You know what's so crazy about this whole
An
thing?
interlude.
The actual
some shade about to come up after the interlude after the Draymond conversation interlude. Some shade about to come in. Some like.
No, I just think it's funny the people that's like mad and think that what he's doing is having a problem with what he's doing.
As far as him, like his antics.
Yeah, I just don't. I mean, bro, like I love
entertainment.
Like
that's like Spike at the Garden.
I was just gonna bring that up. Like when I was growing up, I loved it. No, like when I was growing up, when they had Patrick Ewing. You know what I'm saying? True. Like I love the whole choke shit that he did with
that's
fucking
one of the best sports
Reggie
ever.
Miller. Like that was like that. Like I love that. Anybody in Miami Heat fans, yo, what's good? Purple shirt guy.
Purple shirt guy.
You know what I'm saying? Purple shirt guy. That's the guy in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? That was at Wade, yapping at Wade or whatever.
Yeah.
And, what the fuck did we do to him? You know what I'm saying? He fucking did his thing and shut him the fuck up. Like what you have to do to Drake, like, but don't do it because I like the entertainment. But if you want to do it, beat the damn team he's playing against. That's it. There's nothing around it. Like NBA can't tell him to tone it down. Like he needs to tone it down for what? Like this guy, like they have his fucking logo on the side of their building.
That's what I was saying.
How is he gonna tone some shit down? How you gonna tell him to tone it down?
Yeah. Speaking of that, like that.
My dog is invested.
I took the players to the damn bay, nigga. Like I drove all the players to the bay on my plane, nigga. What are you talking about?
You know he got that plane for free?
Yo, that's crazy. Drake is winning on another level right now.
And I'm just Stephen A.
And I'm just Stephen A.
He got the plane for free?
He got it for free because the company that owns the plane is a company from Canada. And they see it as like the biggest build. No, it's called Cargo Jet or something like that. And listen, your girl got some information.
Yo, let me hear the rest of this scoop here because I'm very interested right now. I'm like, I want to get a free plane when I get up there too. I'm trying to get a free plane when I get up there too. Let me hear this.
Yeah, what's up with the connection? How did they connect?
Well, pretty much like he's Drake. It's a company from Canada. And they just saw it as like an investment, like to have him to be kind of like the one who has the plane, and then everybody's just like, oh, he got the plane.
What plane is it?
Yeah, what plane is it? And then obviously like I never knew about this company until now, and then I end up finding out that it's like one of those like they started off from the ground up type of thing. So it's like a success story, and then Drake's behind them and he's supporting them, which is good because as just a person, you should be wanting to do stuff like that in your community. And if you can get a fucking plane from him, by all means, help. Stretch your hand out so you can help the next person rise up to the next level. You watched the Kanye interview, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Come on, like. I was like waiting.
I
thought that shit was yesterday. Like I thought that shit was yesterday.
He was mad.
Here it is.
He was mad.
I was on Netflix yesterday. Like, yo, what the fuck going on? I thought they said the 30th. What the hell's going on here? Like,
he was hot.
Lying bastards. Nah, but yeah, I seen it and I thought it was dope. I was explaining a little bit to him.
Talk a little bit about it. So
outside. To him. Yeah. Well, the point I wanted to make is people grab certain things out of interviews to try to paint people in a certain light, so beforehand when I was seeing people post about the interview, they were posting saying like, oh, Drake, I mean he says like he doesn't want to speak about Drake and his family, like, oh, Drake checked him or something like that. Like they try to like make the headline seem as if like like it's some kind of beef there, but it's like a whole little story behind all of that.
Yeah.
I mean, even Jay-Z's in there because that same thing, like a post later, you see them trying to make a negative. They're trying to spin it negatively that he said something like, "Oh, he thinks he's better than Jay-Z." Da 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 da, whatever. And I'm like, damn, like the fuck, like. And then when I see the interview, you see him. He's like, oh, I thought I was delusional. I was delusional to actually think, like I can rap better than Jay-Z or whatever. It's a humble approach, you know what I'm saying, rather than how they tried to paint it. And he like the whole Drake thing, and he's like, oh, and to an artist, I'm not going to speak on him because we had differences last year or whatever, and he's like, oh, he says.
But does David Letterman ask it? I mean, I'm obviously gonna watch it.
Because like the questions that he's asking are very interesting questions. I think I would say David Letterman did a good job.
But did you feel like it was scripted? Yes or no?
Nah, I don't think it was scripted. I just think that it was two dudes that was talking. I like the fact that
Do you have anything negative to say about David Letterman?
No, I ain't got nothing negative to say about, because I know that's what you're getting at. I just didn't like how he I just didn't. The one thing I didn't like.
You didn't have a problem with Kanye West, the hip hop extraordinaire,
going to David Letterman.
Yeah, he was going at my boy too hard. No, the only part I didn't like is when he was explaining the whole Donald Trump thing, and he said this. On that. He said this. He was like, he has people that work with him, black women, people of all kind of ethnicities, however you say that word, sorry.
Ethnicities.
Yeah.
Ethnicities.
And he said that voted for Trump, scared for their life to tell people that they voted for Trump.
Right.
He's like, so David Letterman asks him, he's like, oh, did you vote? And he's like, no, I never voted, or whatever. And David Letterman's like, oh, well, you don't have a say-so in none of this, or whatever. And, like, the whole crowd is, like, clapping or whatever. But then I'm just like, wait, hold on. Are we just going to forget what he said about, like, the people being scared to, tell people who, to admit that they voted for somebody? Then he starts rolling into the whole threatening, people for wearing a hat and stuff like that. Like, what I want to speak on about that, because I know how people feel about that.
Kai's triggered right
now.
Yeah,
exactly. Trust me, because this is what he's saying. He's not talking about that in particular. He's like, yo, to sit there and to bully somebody for, like, I can bully you for wearing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and say, like, that was made that here in this place where they do child labor. Take that off. And I'm gonna fucking beat your ass or whatever. This is what he's talking about or whatever. You give him you can literally kick my ass.
Talking to this real bitch.
Trust me, because she literally
like
has the
real.
power to beat my ass. Trust me.
We got the chairs and tables here.
Facts. It'd be WWF. Bring it back. But that's
I'm that type of fighter.
Slamming niggas through chairs out, through tables, slamming
like,
through tables.
Damn.
Fucking but like in that's kind of what it is. It's not like, because I kind of understand that. My whole thing is why, like, because when I see footage of people getting like fucked with for wearing a hat or whatever, like, I'm just like, yo, bro, like, you could just say your piece and move on. Like, it's kind of what he, like, if he's gonna, like, if you can let him talk more, maybe he would say something in that sort. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna do what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't use violence. You know what I'm saying? Like, or, like, don't try to bully somebody just because they think different from you or whatever. Like, that's a little bit of, like, the kind of part I didn't like, how they, that, like, in the part of the interview. But everything else was dope, But that part right there a little bit of light needs to be shined on, because, that's a form of just, being, I don't want to be, like, ignorant, but just, I don't know, man. That's cowboy shit, man. Like, that's the Wild Wild West right there.
And that's Spitz Reviews of the week.
This is not you, my brother. Because I was going to do it, but you did it so much better than I would have.
Oh, my God. Hey, Claudia, I love you.
So
after
in this
that Hallmark moment.
Yeah, after that Hallmark moment.
Brought to you by the WTW family.
You see what I'm talking about? Like, sometimes I'll be like, yo, he should just do the show.
Relax.
Never.
So in this era right now that we're kind of in society, as far as, like, I would guess in social media and stuff, where like, side pieces are very
well, the mac and cheese have always been important in my book.
Not those sides.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I'm talking about side pieces like as like a side man and a side girl, side woman. And then also within that whole thing, there's people who are on the other end that are saying men or women are trash. So we live in that type of generation. We live in the generation where there's women and men that glorify being the side piece.
So we no longer live in the generation of not being in love,
not being together.
So we're out of that era. No, we're
Wait, why don't I know
but we
this
sure
song?
make feels like we're together. Cause we're scared to see each other with somebody else. I'm sorry, people. I listen to this song like every fucking day.
Wow,
I apologize.
it is a Drake
It's Take Care,
song.
baby.
It is from fucking
It's a Drake.
Take.
Care, baby.
666.
Telling you.
Listen,
I just want to know what era we in, because
we're definitely not in that era because that was a trash album. So
it was never.
no, it's actually a really good album.
It's
from one of the best Drake albums, hands down, right?
I mean, I would say that it's not better than Nothing Was
Come
the
on,
Same.
we're not gonna do that. Can you let her go and
yeah,
we'll be here
he
for
always
a while
does.
with that.
I'm so sorry.
I'm
You
not
know
gonna
what's
jump
funny?
into that.
You're
either.
right.
I was gonna dive into it. I'm like, yo,
You're
let
right,
her do
you're
her
right.
thing
I was ready
right
to
now.
go in.
Let her do her thing right now.
You know what's funny? Like, real quick. You know, he stays making me ask the guest what that question. That's like his favorite go-to.
I want to know.
He'll be like, "Take care, Nothing Was the Same." I'll be like, "Oh, he wants me to go."
I'd be
off.
like, to the guest, he'd be like, "You fancy, huh? You fancy, huh?"
Is this? I think it's a great question, but go ahead, Kai.
It is a great question. So
the
we're not in that generation.
Men are trash. Women are trash.
No. It's
talking about the side pieces.
We're in the
man.
generation of where the side piece is glorified
Right.
in one area, and then there's another area that is like men or women are trash, but the side piece, like you guys get what I'm saying?
I think it's Beyonce's fault. She made Becky with the good hair popular.
Shit.
Like let's come down to the root of this. The Becky with the good hairline. Ever since then, I've never seen side pieces be so proud, and now all of a sudden,
Beehive, calm down.
Wait a minute.
Calm
How?
down.
Beehive.
How?
Beehive,
How
calm down.
is it
Oh,
that?
Lord.
How is it that that was glorifying it?
I'm talking
Talking
about.
shit?
It's like, man,
Don't do that, cause you know I asked. You just talking
I'm
about
reaching
his
for.
ass,
I'm reaching for another Drake moment. No kidding, but
I'm
but no,
so
I-
like.
I know, but I also think that, like, but I think that, yeah, I think a lot of things. The Jay-Z, I went there first, though, like, the whole Jay-Z thing with the slide thing, and just that side pieces in general have been, talked about more, and I guess discussed about, and shit, more side pieces have been talking, or speaking a little bit more, like, bitch, I'm here.
Yeah.
You know, we saw what happened to Offset, you know what I mean? Like, a little side piece try to throw a wrench in that relationship, you know, so.
It's just like, know your place.
No, well, you're right, though, because the glorifying comes from us, artists.
Was the side piece originally J-Lo with A-Rod? Because you know how they took that picture and it's like, oh, it's always the guy.
No.
that-
Seriously, I'm being
Oh, my
serious.
bad.
Like,
Or
it's really the artist.
Nicki
like,
and Mickey?
it's
Nicki and Mickey,
really
Nicki and
no,
and
man.
And
It's
Meek?
really
That was a side
rap
piece.
artists.
That was a
Like,
side piece.
let's stop playing here. Like,
Oh, Future
rap,
made a side piece pop.
rap artists
Yeah.
through the years are the ones that glorified side pieces. Bro.
And it's both men and women because there have been male rappers.
Female rappers.
Who I said male.
Mm-hmm.
Male rappers who have gone on there and like they have been like, yeah, you know, like I'll fuck, like, or I'll either take you from your man or I'll fuck you on the side. Like we don't even have to be nothing. And then women started saying that too. You know what I mean? Like, I got my little side piece too, and then they're very proud of it. And then there's times where, like, I'll see on Twitter where girls will be like, oh, like, make sure that you treat your man good tonight. That way you can hang out with your side piece or some shit like that. And
Or what
it's
about
just like,
February 15th? National
National
side chick day or side dude day. Like, and these, you know, like, I've seen videos of what you're saying. Like, women are just like, yo, hey, take your man out today. Because tomorrow, I'm going to have him. And that ain't going to be
who you be,
percent off.
who be
You're
talking like that,
what?
sis?
I don't know, man. They just, you know, I don't know. I'm just trying to
He's
use
just doing
as best as possible. I can get, like, a little ratchet in me.
But yeah,
Ratchet.
so then in
Ratchet.
but then in the same breath,
The only ratchet will allow.
yeah, in the same breath, what you also hear is men are trash, or these chicks is trash, or bitches is trash.
These old ain't loyal.
These.
Now, does that root from motherfuckers just being heartbroken? Like, let's just keep it 100. Like, so now do we all of a sudden...
To me, I feel like when I say that, well, to me, listen, first of all, the Lord ain't make no trash. He made masterpieces. So that's number one.
Facts.
Number two...
Pass a collection plate around?
Number two, listen...
I'll pay for that.
Podcast over, guys.
But I do see that, and then because I find myself sometimes saying that as well. Like, I'll be like, yo, these dudes ain't shit because of what I see of how they treat women, because of how I see how they even treat themselves, how they treat them within their own community, like just in like being a human. It's just like, why are you like that? But I understand that all of us have our own pains and all of our hurt, because I myself am going through that transition as well, where I'm trying to, like how we were speaking about earlier, about breaking the cycle of what's going on. So for me, like, I would always say that, but I was saying that from a hurt place, like how Ha was saying, like me saying like these dudes ain't shit, or like they're trash, or like these men are trash. But then I also recognize that some women are out here living really crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like that's why I say that, like, we're all masterpieces, we're all not perfect. But then for people to start pointing the finger like, oh, girls are trash or dudes are trash, I don't really like that. So I just want to know what's up with how you react.
Facts. I think
How do you think women are trash, Spitz?
I don't think women are trash. I just think that like how you say, you said, what did you say? You said
hold up now.
Okay. But you said like people react like that because of
the heartbreak.
Because of
heartbroken.
heartbreak.
Yeah, heartbreak.
I think you're right, and I think people react like that from situations, because they can probably just be with a person and they do something they don't like, and they was just talking to that person for like a month or something like that. And then, they stop talking to that person. And next thing you know, they all on social media and they're fucking, crazy with the memes or whatever. Like, I spoke with Audi, and I told her, I was like, yo,
research,
like,
okay.
I was like, yo,
some research on the case.
I was like, yo, when I tweeted that about you wonder why you're single. Or whatever, like you post certain things.
I told him I felt attacked.
Yeah, like she thought I was talking to her, but I
know you weren't talking about
exactly.
me, but it's like one of those posts that is just like, yo.
It was really about like one of my followers, because like I'm looking at what they're posting, and they're posting let them come on you and come inside you or whatever, so it's real or some shit like that or whatever.
Yeah.
You get me what I'm trying to say? Like,
someone said spit it out, or was some. She killed it though, but yeah, some girl.
Yeah,
she had to put the question.
Okay,
she killed that though. Spit it out. Some shit. I don't know.
That, like, all right, cool. That's hey, by all means, you know what I'm saying? Like, post whatever.
Check my bars and energy if you want to know my thoughts on that. Go ahead.
Post whatever you want, but when I read things like that or whatever, you feel me? Like, like, I'm not going to look at this girl and be like, man, I really want to take this woman home to my mom. You know what I'm saying? From a post, you feel me? Because I can just be like, man, I can see various posts like this and say to myself, like, man, I already know it's dudes in her inbox sending dick pics. You know what I'm saying? Like, on a daily. Because your energy is what you're giving off. You feel me?
Energy.
But you want to, like how she says, like, in the other hand, you want to say, like, oh, these dudes ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm single out here. Whatever.
It's like, no.
Wait, hold on, brother. Do you know what you're putting out here? You know what I'm saying? Like, like, come on. It should, you should have some kind of censorship to yourself when you out here in these social media eyes in public or whatever. Because, like, no matter whatever, like, man or woman, you're going to get judged. You know what I'm saying? Like, I spoke with Audi. Shout out to Audi for being, like, the Rock right now. With the the topic of conversation.
With the
Solid topics.
But
you know what's funny is that you could tell that he's just like my homeboy because he's like he doesn't want to say like I had a heart to heart with her or like he's just like trying to make it like real cool for the people. Like we had a real conversation, y'all.
Facts.
Like I appreciate you, dog, but
like
we
gave me
had
the
a
baseball.
the good old Tiger too, like
Better Tiger than baseball.
baseball. No, but I think Jeter did some shit like that though.
No, well, we just had like that serious like conversation and just speaking on like just being honest with ourselves when we're because I lost my train of thought.
When we're posting on social media.
When you're posting like that on social media, you're gonna get judged. You know what I'm saying? Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
So that I think that comes from people being a little bit shot out and the whole trolling. Trolling has been the biggest thing probably in the last 5 years, right? So to tie that back into the beginning, so people have been more in tune to doing that. So does that mean that probably grants, asking the question of, swallow or spit out, you know what I mean, or whatever like that. So then you're like, damn, this girl kind of crazy, or these girls you are aggressive. Type shit. So like
she just took it out my pants.
And then, then I'm thinking like also like the side piece is also equal, the ain't shit culture, because the side piece is a sexy thing now. So that means like everybody's like playing games with each other. Facts. So that means motherfuckers, that's too many people fronting, bruh. That's what's happening. Too many people are friends, so they let it go out. Girl, I'm taking you on 2 or 3 dates. Now you're running up a check, bitch, because it's about to be like, all right, 3 dates, you're probably looking at $120. I'm just saying. So, not speaking from experience. So, like, you look at that, and then it's like, oh, but you didn't really see something there with us, or you were kind of just tagging along, or there was something to do for the day, so you said yes, and then that leads to men or even female, because then girls was like, you took me out or you invited me here, but you're really just you're friends, and I was just like toss off to the side or whatever like that. That puts it to the sense that nah, man, yeah, they ain't shit because they're not being upfront.
Yeah. But
then if you run into too much shit like that, I also think that you're the common denominator, and
that's something that's very important.
Like how the bitches be, like how the earthly bitches be saying, gotta change my aura type shit. Like maybe I gotta do that.
Well, I'm for sure an earthly bitch because I be wanting to change my aura. I be like, I don't need this, and that's with everybody, family included. I'll be like, not today.
Snip snap.
I love you, but not today.
I love you mañana.
Tomorrow I might not be available either, especially if you come in with that bullshit. Bro, but that's because you gotta protect your energy, man.
I love you, lunes.
You dumb as fuck, Spence. I hate you.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna hit y'all out with that one, huh?
Oh, I didn't know you was gonna remix it.
Remix.
Damn.
So
I didn't even think that. That was too. Oh my
that was too ahead. That was too ahead. That was too ahead of it. That's why I had to bring both of y'all on. Cause right now I wouldn't have.
Oh, you and Risen connected?
So something else so it's funny because I always try not to talk to Spitz when I know I'm gonna have him on, because him and I always be having these crazy ass conversations like all the time.
Podcast off the podcast.
You know what's the funniest thing is that me and Spitz still will not text each other. We will always DM each other.
Facts. That is true.
It's the funniest thing ever.
True fact. Yeah.
I had
what
something.
What the hell are you doing texting me? Like, you'd be like, what the fuck?
I'd be like, why the fuck? Honestly, you'd be sending me some shit that I would just be like, Spitz, you gotta relax. I would thinking he was one of my hoes. I don't have hoes.
So you be excited.
Just one of her hoes.
I'll be excited that it's one of
women
my...
ain't shit, bro.
You heard the conversation we just had? It's like, one of my hoes.
One of my hoes. I think it's one of my hoes. Damn, the lineup. Damn, Claudia, I know that's why he's giving it up.
I just had a...
Claudia said there's many prospects, bro. A lot of 10-day contracts.
Many.
And we ain't fully committed. We haven't...
Left on red.
We're in the stages of rebuilding, right? That's how teams be saying it.
I do not have hoes. That's just some shit I be saying to be funny. Bro, I think I'm hilarious. And when I say shit like that, I have to... Because, like, you know how you say it, how you said the whole thing about, like, people have no censorship? I feel like that way a lot, honestly. Like, because Spitz brought a really good point up last week that we were talking about, like, the whole followers thing. And as a person who has a lot of followers, that made me think a lot about certain things.
That's what I lost my train of thought on. Thank you.
that was like crazy. Like he basically, without like going really deep into it, because it's something that I'm still processing myself as a woman, because I do have a lot of followers. So like,
help us out.
Yeah, because like when he said it, I was shook. It was pretty much like the whole thing of like, when a girl has too many followers, or even a dude, because myself included, I have seen guys who have more followers than me, and I'll be like, yo, this dude is not gonna pay attention to me. He's gonna think he's a shit. He's gonna this, or even there's even dudes who have less followers than me. But when I see that follower count going up, I'll be like, oh, he better get all big on me. Like, all right. But
it's a fact though.
It's funny, like you see that, and then I had never thought about that, and I'm like, damn, I'm a single woman, and then I never saw it in how a single guy would see it. And then the whole thing about the censorship, Spiz, I'm going to disagree with you in a certain part, mainly because I feel that people should just say whatever the fuck they want, and if somebody likes it, they don't. If somebody likes it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. If they're getting dick pics in their shit all the time, then that's the consequence that they have to suffer from posting things like that. Now, there's also the option where you can just delete that, and myself, I don't post things like that because I don't want dudes sending me like dick pics. But I will say that it's very interesting that I, who has a lot of followers, when I post pictures of like me having fun or me looking cute, me not showing much, I don't get that many likes. But as soon as I post a picture where I'm showing a little bit of cleavage, it's like everything goes crazy. And what I was telling my brother, like, and it's funny that I had this conversation with him, was like, pretty much when the picture that I posted it because I felt like a badass bitch, and I mean that in the most respectful way. Ladies, it's okay for you to say that. It's okay for you to be like, I'm a badass bitch. Like, for you to just like look at yourself and be like, I'm that bitch. Like, that's how I felt in that picture. Like, let's put aside like like all of the physical things. I just felt like that, and then so I wanted to post it, and I found it so funny that like my DMs were different, the like count was different. You know what I mean? Like, and what was different was that I wasn't scared to post that picture, and that I was able to just post it and like not pay attention to what was coming at me. You know what I mean? Like the attention that was coming at me, because I knew that was going to happen, because I knew what I was posting. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, as a woman, I have to fight with that, because I had that picture for almost a day or 2 days before I actually decided to post it.
Damn. You seeing with that fire?
Yeah, I was just like, damn, this is some heat. And then I go into the whole thing of like, oh, but what are people gonna think about me? They're gonna think that I'm just trying to show my titties, but damn, I look so good. And this is one of those pictures that I've always wanted. And why would I can just keep this for myself? Or why? Like, it's just so much that goes into a woman's mind when they're posting. And so then when women can post something like that, I'm like, yes,
yeah,
do that. Right. You know what I mean?
That's
like, do that.
The women that do that, to speak on that for a minute, yeah, they are really like strong and powerful, because they're like not really caring about any other people's opinions.
Yeah.
You know, like everybody's subsidized to that. You know what I mean? Like everybody's worried about how they're gonna look in others. You know, like you know what you just said and you went through. Everybody goes through that, even if it's not a raunchy picture or you feel like you're overexposing yourself. You're still like, fuck, you know what are people gonna say to me? You know, like, or
is
what are the
shirt crisp enough?
Yeah. What is a hater? What can a hater pick on this? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, you kind of do that with your post. So, hell yeah, you know, like the people that could just
am
like,
I really matching?
Yeah, and just drop that shit and be like, yo, fuck it, I'm me. You know, I don't care, and that's what you have to take ownership of that, and that's what you did. You know, that's beautiful that you did that. Yeah, that's what we all have to do: just take fucking ownership and be the kings of our kingdom.
Yeah. So something that you were talking about earlier was the whole thing about going on dates and like paying, and if you're going on like 3 dates and like 125 or something like that. So what I was talking
tip included, because
something that I've seen too, the internet will show you a lot about how this society is.
Yeah.
That's something that I really like about social media, is that yes, it's some time consuming at times, but it also lets you know how people are thinking. It's something like how we were speaking about earlier about when you see like a post and then you read the comments and to see if like people think like you, and then you see that people don't, and then it's like complete opposite, and it's just like, yo, you're trash, you're crazy, you need to go to the fucking mental hospital.
Right.
Like, yo, I'll be in the comments just like that. Like, especially when it's definitely not going my way. Like, I be wanting to respond to all of them, but I'm like, I don't.
You ain't shit. And so one of the posts that I saw was like, it was like about tweeting or something like that. And then it was about like, oh, I tweet for the girls who pretend to look at the bill and then like give it to the guy.
This is gold, people.
And
listen
then,
up.
Or reach for the bill.
And reach for
listen
the bill.
Up. This is
and
gold.
then and then the guy kind of gets it. And then the another girl retweeted that with that and she says, I tweet for the girls who don't even check don't even look at the check. And so to me, I'm like, oh my God, like this just opens up so many things in my mind. Right. Because of the fact that I once was the girlfriend who was paying for a lot of the meals. So I know that it's very expensive to go out on dates and to eat. Granted, this wasn't, we weren't dating. This was my man. So it was just like, I'll pay for my man. But as I got older, I'd always be like, yo, the dude that I date, he has to pay and this and that. But then when we spoke earlier, I was saying how in the beginning, like when we're dating, if it's that we're going on a date, you know what I mean? Like if it is that we're going on a date, okay.
There's some cultures that believe like if someone's inviting, like if I'm inviting you out, even date or not, but I'm just like, hey, let's go out eat. I am the one that should pick up that bill because I'm inviting. Kind of like I'm suggesting to go, but I'm not suggestingly having you spend your money. So yeah, so I kind of feel that. So that's a little muddy when it's kind of like, oh, let's go have. You know what I mean? And I've tried to do that, and yeah, that don't work, player. We gotta take that out of the playbook.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Me as a male, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be honest with you. Like if a woman offers, I'm gonna be dead ass with you. You feel me? Like she's not gonna pay. But I like, bruh, you don't know how much that makes me feel to be like, yo, she's a winner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as a gentleman pays. Like a gentleman, like I would like.
If your mom raised you right, you gotta pay.
My dad raised me. A gentleman pays. Like I've always like been gentleman pays. You know what I'm saying? Like even if she offers, like to split the bill or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like. He's like, look for those. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones, like look for those. The ones that wants to split the bills, look for those. You know what I'm saying? Like because you know where they hard at. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones that basically, you know, like looking at like motherfucker. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Something that I was saying.
But what is too much?
Something that I was saying as well was is that a woman, if she's so quick to let a man pay, is because she's broke or she's not interested. And I've been both.
Oh, word.
You know, I've been both. I've been the one who's been broke as fuck. That listen, I ain't looking at that bill because I'm not even gonna act like I'm a offer. Because then if you say yes, then
but shit,
I don't got half.
Hold on. But we live in a day and age where like women strive for independence. You know what I'm saying? Like so, if they don't like a dude. They'll be like, I'm paying for half because I don't want you to think you pay for me. You remember
well, that's what I was telling you. I was saying that I'm the type of person that I would pay half just so you can't say I got a meal on you.
All right. That's what
If it's something that's not serious and then it turns out that it's just like we literally just went out one time, like, and I feel like that's going to be something that would possibly even be discussed because if we're going at this age and time in my life, if we are going out on a date, we are having this conversation at dinner. Like we are going to have a very important conversation because I don't have time to like be like, oh, so like maybe 3 months down the line I come to find out like a whole bunch of shit that I could have found out on the first date. And now
like we don't do the text WYD text, we're grown. You understand me, people? That's why what she said there, like, get that in your head, people. If you're 30 and up,
yeah, well,
you're not having these legitimate conversations, just stop and be single.
I was gonna say 30. I was just basically don't tap me in like that. I know when it's time to speak.
Go ahead.
And I was just saying, if you graduate high school, that needs to you got 2 more years, but that what you do in text play has to be out of the playbook, my young grasshopper. You gotta remove that after.
I get the X's and O's.
You get the
like kisses and hugs.
Ooh, double entendre. Don't even accent now. The jersey is on. Now you're talking about the X and O's about the playbook.
But X and O's
so
that works.
That works. It still works.
I didn't read that book. Your girl has no game.
God, you got some puns.
But I'm very good at like being very forward. I think that's better than game.
Do you think that like also like being like you could be too forward? Like. Cause like you know like you could like let's say like all right, so I'm talking to a girl, right, and I'm just like, yo, you know, like I really think that like, you know, we should go, you know, like, or almost like planning ahead a little bit. You're like, we could do this, you know, like why not we do this together? And it's like, oh, that's, I guess not being is that being forward, or am I mistaken that for something?
I mean,
I could okay, better example being forward. Okay, where is this really going? Right, I got stuff I gotta do. I'm not gonna be here all the time. Like, what's kind of going on? Or I need to know if you're as invested as I am invested in.
I've done that before.
That's being a thing, right? That's big. It's kind of being forward.
Yeah,
right?
I've done that before.
So is that good? Is that like too much? Like, what's a good balance of it? Like, because you want to know what's up, right? Because you want to be forward and getting the truth out, right?
Yeah, for sure. Something that was told to me was that you don't have to be too forward. You can just. Or, like, coming off too strong, like, I don't know. Like, it was, like, good advice, but at the same time, like, I'm just, like, so, like, I'm just gonna tell you, like, I'm the type of girl to, like, because I've been talking about that I'm sliding in DMs. So, I'm the type of girl that if I do...
She was gonna shoot.
If I do, like, a dude on Instagram, or, like, if I see that, and it's crazy that I'm sharing this, because it's, like, I don't go on Instagram to look for guys, but if a guy happens to catch my attention, I'm gonna follow him, and if he's cool, I might DM him and let him know what's up. And so I'm very forward when it comes to that. And I've been forward like that even in person. Like, there's been guys that, like, I noticed that it's been some time, and then I'm just like, yo, what's up? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, what's going on?
I love that shit.
Like, what's going on? Like, I like, you know, I like you. You know, I'm not hanging out with you for play. Like, this isn't. I might not like talk like that. How I'm talking shit. Like right now, because I'm talking. I'm like, you know what? Someone told me yesterday because I said talk about some. They said that I was from South Miami. They're like, you know, you're from South Miami Heights when you saying that. I was like,
facts.
Whatever.
I'm just saying, like, to get like that forwardness, man. Yo, I think it's a beautiful thing, because at the end of the day, like, I hate games. I hate this. Do you like me? Don't you like me? Will you text me? Won't you text me? Fuck out of here. Like,
that's why dating is just like
get your ass over here and talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like I'm a man. I'm gonna go over there and talk to you. You feel me? Like, but like as a woman, you know what I'm saying? Like if you know what you want, why won't you go get it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I be seeing these memes with, like, women, they, you know, like, it's like, oh, when women think they're shooting a shot or whatever, you feel me? Like, they make it, like, they make this, like, luxurious woman, like, she's, you know, like, look like she's enticing, you know, like, a man to come over and talk to her, and then, yeah, shit, oh, but in reality, you know, it's like a stank face or whatever, you feel me? And it's always like that, because, like, it's like what one thing I learned, and like men need to know this, and you know people should know that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you go in a room, like, you know damn well it's a woman in there that likes you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a woman in there that likes like fucking 3 or 4 men in there or whatever. You get what I'm trying to say? They're not gonna say a goddamn thing though. They probably looked at him like 3 or 4 times, or like didn't catch eye contact with him. I'm trying to make it, you know, sure they don't catch eye contact with him at all or whatever. Oh, and that fucking game is fucking tiring. It's so sad. Like, it's like, you know, and then you go over there to try to talk to him. He's like, and it's just, you're fucking playing. Like, you're fucking playing games. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole fucking time he's like, yeah, you know what? All right, yeah, I'm about to go get a sandwich. Yeah, wait. You can have my number. Okay, I guess you can have my number. said I'm about to go get a sandwich. Like,
Then that's why it goes back to
You
women
feel
ain't
me?
shit. The man ain't shit because that
yo,
happens all the time.
know your shit, ladies. If you want to go get a sandwich, you gonna go get a sandwich. A sandwich ain't gonna fall in your fucking lap. I'm just saying. You feel me?
I mean, whenever I'm hungry, I go get my food. Or cook it.
Just as simple as shit as something.
Yeah, but they all sitting. They
I'm
all
just
they all probably sitting
saying.
at us right now, looking. It's like it sounds that easy, but it's not. And like,
But you know what it is too is. But you know what it is too is that like as a woman like sometimes like cause yeah I talk about how I'm forward and stuff but I too have gone out and there has been guys that like I'll like and like they look good but I won't make any eye contact with them. I won't, and it's not that I'm playing games. I'm just shy and awkward as fuck. So if we make eye contact, or even if you come talk to me, I am not liable for what my awkwardness is, able to do.
facts.
You know what I mean? Like, because I see your point and I see how that is, but I'm telling you, like, as a woman like myself, who I'm very confident in front of the camera, but catch me, like, one night at Wynwood or one night anywhere else.
You can like you've been through that as well though, right? Like you're speaking with a woman and you can feel that you have total control of the conversation because it's just like she's going with whatever you're saying.
Yep.
Because she doesn't like how she's saying she doesn't want to like say something to look bad or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like she's just trying to go with the flow. Like, yo, come on, just game me. Come on, give me game. Like, so I'm not gonna say much. You feel me? Like, that's kind of what she means. You feel me? Like,
that's part of what I mean. Another thing that is for me is that since I am awkward, I sometimes tend to talk a lot, or I tend to like overshare. And I don't mean like, me and my ex were together for like 5 years. Overshare. I mean like overshare like. And what I do or what I'm passionate about. Like, I ended up having a conversation with this one dude. It was nothing like we liked each other or anything like that, or it was just we were just all in a group and we ended up having a conversation. And I remember feeling nervous because it's just like, like there's times where you just like you don't know somebody and you're having a conversation with them and it's like there's just a nervousness like that happens in you and you can't control that. And so I just found myself talking about like hip hop and like like just like hip hop and like the Joe Budden podcast and like like not really just trying to make a connection, but me being like that, like there was a connection that the conversation just flowed. But that's not always the case.
facts.
Cause there's times where like a dude is just playing game.
Hell yeah. And we need to talk about that.
So then as a woman, you have to learn how to differentiate. Like, is he just running game?
Same thing can be said about women. She just looking against.
But that's the thing. Like that's the thing. Is that sometimes like how he's saying like we're all just playing games. We're all fronting.
We're all friends.
And you know what?
I want you, babe. Ready to bet it all. Hey, man, we 2 for 2, baby. 2 for 2, baby. 2 for 2, baby. Come on.
Just tune in.
Okay, so
Jesus.
we're just. I'm blind as fuck.
She's just going.
I thought you was trying to check the wiring of the cable.
I hate y'all. So we talked about the whole Instagram thing, and I saw this poll on Twitter, that it was about Instagram and about couples. So pretty much the poll was, like I think it was like I'm pretty sure I took a screenshot of it. Let me pull it up for the people. Okay, so it was, when it comes to relationships, asking the right questions now can help avoid misunderstandings later. Something we like to call Archer conversation. In a relationship, it's best to keep, the first option is 1 shared account. Number 2 is 2 separate accounts. And 3, which is 3 accounts. Me, you, and us. So the options are, again, 1 shared account, meaning a couple is sharing 1 account. 2 separate accounts, meaning each person in the couple has their own account. Or 3 accounts, which is I have my own account, you have your own account, and we have our own account.
I'm an option 2 type of guy.
2 separate accounts.
2 separate accounts. I'm my individual. You are your individual.
Yo, what the fuck? Did we just go to chemistry or some shit right now? Like, what the hell, man? Like, can we run that back again? Like, cause I was listening like the 2 accounts
and 2's a
what?
number, so 2's a good number.
What are
and
we
then-
doing
Okay.
here? What are we doing here? Like, what are we doing?
So,
carry the
Spiz,
5.
let me break it down for you.
She knew I was lost too when she was saying it. She was like, "What?"
And I
knew
said it 2 times too.
As soon as you said it twice,
I didn't even
Claudia
know
knew.
she said it
At that
twice.
moment, Claudia knew.
I thought it was the whole
He
thing.
thought I was gonna say it again.
He thought those were 6 options. He's like, wait,
He's
okay,
like,
3.
I was so lost.
He's just like, why is she taking so long to finish? I don't get it. Okay, so the first option, right? So in a relationship,
Okay.
it's best to keep 1 shared account, meaning
all right,
we
I'm
have an
with you now.
account.
I'm with you now.
2 separate accounts, we each have our own account, and 3, I have my account, you have your account, and we have our account.
You know, so 1, 2, or
Not me and you.
3. Yeah,
like,
but yeah, we got it.
Cause
We
I was
got
gonna
it.
say, we already got our own account. What you talking about?
Facts. Ambition Hour
Ambition Hour
podcast. IG. Definitely.
We stay trying.
Thumbs up. Thought
you know
thought
what?
you got the scoop. You thought you got one.
Hold on. No, because me and Spiz have talked about how people probably think that me and him, like,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
if they see us, like, they think that we're together, and it's just like we're not. So it's just funny, like, and that's why I had to say that, and that's why I have to say it now because you guys did that whole little thing right now. So I'm like, well, I gotta say my piece too.
I would say number 2, man, because
Yeah.
like, that's the best shit.
That's the best shit.
That's
I can
the
still
best
do my
shit.
dirt. I can do my unsense.
I'm not
kidding.
talking like
But
that.
I'm not
Like,
talking
I'm
about
not
like I'm not talking about that. No, but I just
Because
think
hey, ladies, look, he is
individuality.
joking.
I'm
He's
joking.
We're all joking
I'll
right now.
never
It's all
disrespect
fucking
y'all like
jokes,
that.
man. It's entertainment. But
It's
like,
only entertainment.
it's only entertainment.
Hey, he passed
Fucking
away.
Becky ass nigga.
Wait, who?
Frank Lucas passed away.
Oh.
You get it? You get it? Okay. The reason why I think 2 separate accounts is the best thing is because like
How about no accounts?
yeah, I mean
Damn.
no accounts is always the best way to go too.
Let's go.
You know,
like,
they don't have that option in there,
off the
but
grid.
you know,
That is option 2 on House of Jones, though.
facts. The plug, shameless. 2 accounts because you have to have your life. She has to have hers. That double account shit is bogus because I'm gonna shit on the other 2 right now because like I feel like the couples account thing, it's 1 account. You know what I'm saying? Like so it's like
That's cap.
no.
I ain't that happy.
Listen, I see people, you know what I'm saying, that have that whole 1 account thing, and that is like being in prison.
Yeah,
You know
or
what
like,
I'm saying?
or you see homie get with shorty, then it's been a couple of months.
No, I say
And
it
then now-
sucks is because
and
like
now her
I
account
can't
is
send
now
them
their
memes how I
account.
send y'all memes. You get me what I'm trying to say? You see, I send you memes. I can't send them memes like that
I
because
mean, if it's a couple that you're cool with, you know, and then there's circumstance, you know what I mean?
no,
First
we're,
of all,
we're,
you
we're not
should
focusing on that.
stop
We're
sending
focusing on the
memes.
problem.
You should
Which
This
stop.
is a problem.
This is a problem. This is a
You guys have major issues going on. If you're a
It's a
girl,
very, very bad thing.
this is a very bad problem.
It's a very, very bad problem.
You gotta get checked. If you don't get checked in the next 24 hours, you have serious issues. You gotta get your affairs in order.
Facts. Don't forget my affairs in order.
But no, yeah, definitely got to do 2 accounts. What was it? The third option.
The third option is
then
We
you got
each have
2,
our own accounts,
and then you
and
got the.
Yeah,
that's too many accounts.
double trashy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
now
saying?
you
That's even
really
That's
reaching.
even worse than that one. You know what I'm saying? Like so, yo, just if you started when you met the person and they got their own Instagram, leave the shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like my thing is when we spoke, what I said, yo, you want to do the story thing. You know what I'm saying? Because the story, like, I love story because story is actually what's
He's
going
talking
on.
about like when like posting your significant other.
Yeah, on your
like
story.
posting them on your story.
And
'Cause
posting
he's
it,
just
like-
like what we talking about earlier.
Yeah, what we talked about earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like we talked
You
about
don't
it
know?
earlier. Y'all don't know that.
Probably decoding.
Y'all ain't here. I ain't here. Fuck outta here. but
if you have any if you have any miscommunication or don't understand Spitz, just hit Claudia up. She'll decode the message.
if you use your story, the story is so good because it's like
It's gone in 24
Here
hours.
with Bay.
you know, and then you're like, yeah, with Bay, you know what I'm saying? So you got that option. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like when you that's why it's better to have your original account, you know what I'm saying, and leave it at that, you feel me? Because you're not gonna be in each other. And I would advise, you know what I'm saying, even not to even follow, because like
Whoa.
when you
Simmer down.
listen.
So your significant other's not gonna follow you.
Listen, when
I get mad when my crush doesn't even like my pictures. You're gonna tell me my
yeah, I
man's not gonna
understand that.
follow me?
I understand that, but this is the thing that I'm saying is because of like seeing like Instagram has that little dry snitch shit. You get what I'm trying to say?
But the thing is
Right,
that if
but-
that's the case, then you shouldn't be
No,
doing
no,
I'm
that.
gonna let Dan, the coworker,
I'm talking
be on the
about
like.
a like is a
and not
like.
me.
Like, look, if
A
I'm on
like is a
Instagram,
like.
if I'm on Instagram and I'm liking, you know what I'm saying, the fat ass honey page or whatever, you know what I'm saying, with the big, you know what I'm saying, you know,
Apparently, it's his favorite page
You get what
because
I'm
he's
trying to-
shouting them out on the
Yeah,
Amish
you
Nar
feel me?
podcast.
like,
Talking about shameless
And-
plug. What the fuck?
and it's facts.
Is that real?
No, I made that up, that page. But it is really.
There's a page like that out there.
That's just not the name. He's not gonna come here and give us the name of the account
Because
that
I
he
was
uses.
about to look for it.
I just wouldn't like. I don't know. I just think because of the dry snitch that Instagram has going on, like you see that and you think like, oh, that's what you want. You think you know, because like we all got insecurities to the point where it's just like when you see your significant other liking something, if it's like
Or if you know
liking a guy picture or
Yeah,
whatever.
or if
Oh,
you
you
know-
like guys with dreads?
We've
Yeah,
talked
Oh, you want me to
about
grow my hair out now, motherfucker? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
you know.
Or if they start hitting at it like a trait that they like, and then and then they're liking, that could bring up definitely some insecurities. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like, oh, you always talk about how you like dreads, and now I see you on the
Facts.
Mr. Dreads 305s, like all like in the pictures. You know, like what am I supposed to think? So
I
this,
feel attacked again
I didn't know, but
because I like dreads.
well, all right, or like big butts. You know, like you could say like, oh, I know that you're an ass man. You know what I mean? And homegirl don't really got that much ass. So then you liking girls with that, you know, in IG's pictures.
She's
with that.
Definitely.
She's gonna be coming. She's gonna be coming.
That's
after
actually
you.
very true. And you
And
know
it's-
what's funny is that even because Instagram will dry snitch on the people that you interact a lot with, and sometimes that's somebody that's you're not necessarily with, but you kind of have like a crush on. So then every time that they like something or that you're talking to them, it's not a relationship. It's you're trying to figure out where shit's going, which happens. And so then you even see that, like you even see when they like certain pictures, and it's just like, yo, like. No wonder you ain't liking my shit, because you over here liking all these bitches fucking pictures, and it's just like, yo, you gotta relax, because that's not even your man, girl.
Just think about how much of a bitch ass Instagram is. They in the notification area, right? Then if
Just
you
the little
swipe, right?
You know,
they
that's-
already had that. Why?
That's
like,
nasty.
bro.
That's
They already had that. These nasty motherfuckers that would literally go on there and look at shit people you following and shit you liking. Now they got it to where it's like, oh, I can draw snitch on you everywhere now.
As soon as you go to a picture,
Like, what the fuck you doing,
like,
Instagram?
and then it's like, they'll be like the first name. I'll be like, Spitz has been here.
I'm like, yo,
It's nasty. You're like, oh, Spitz already liked all this.
Guys, listen, don't let
Spitz
Spitz
follow.
freak-
red hair, huh?
Spitz,
Red hair, huh?
Spitz is like
A little close to home there, Spitz. You gotta
No.
relax. Tread lightly.
wait, that's his
Relax. Huh?
Chill.
Finish your talk.
We're shooting the bucket
Yeah,
right now.
Kakaya's
Shooting the
reaching.
bucket right now.
All right. I
Bucket
thought I was
right
reaching
now.
with the David Letterman. Kakaya really
Facts.
reaching.
Like, wait, chill.
I didn't get to talk about David Letterman like how I wanted to.
Well,
but-
you got to watch it and get the. After this is Spitz's review,
bro,
you gotta let that review
that
live
was
for
an
a week.
official
That's an
review.
official review recap.
Everything.
That might have his own separate post.
For real, thanks, Spitz. Shout out to Spitz for being here. Damn, but the joke that I had was really good, but I couldn't process my thought.
Oh man, go ahead.
You said, what were we speaking on?
The thing that's like, no, it's over. Okay, so Meg Thee Stallion and this dude, they're talking about how she's with Moneybagg Yo, or is that his name?
So Meg Thee Stallion and someone else are talking about how she's with him, or
Well, no,
Yeah, so what's
okay,
going on?
it's
They're
like
saying-
going around that she that they're together, but
okay, Meg Thee Stallion. I don't know. I mean, I thought Meg was waiting for me to get in the gang, get a little poppin', you know. Always been.
Am I weird for never really hearing no song from this guy?
Who, Moneybagg Yo?
You're a little weird, but you
I'm weird.
yeah,
I know
you
that.
kind of knew that.
That's not gonna
I
be.
but like
You're
I'm
right,
not that
yeah.
weirder than you because like I know him and I listen to a couple of his tracks, but I'm not like heavy into his music. You know what I mean? But like shout out to Moneybagg Yo, that freestyle shit was crazy. But
the one that he did a big old.
everything I heard has been dope. So like I mean I don't know. I don't feel no way. I'm not invested that deeply. I don't know. I thought it's just kind of surprising. I guess you know like.
So something that I didn't want to mention was that he has 7 kids.
See, and then was he? No. It's another rapper that was with Wayne's daughter, right?
That's
No, man, that's
Lucci.
Lucci. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the Lucci.
Yeah, my bad. So okay, so he has. I mean, yeah.
You got a starting 5 and 2 off the bench.
Moneybagg Yo has that. Oh yeah, he has a nice little.
My dog talking about he
Dude,
got
this is-
the lineup.
He has a little. Yeah, he has a lineup. Yeah, he's
You ready to take anybody on? I'm just saying. Shorts on, ready?
Yeah.
Like
Shorts
shorts
are
on.
ready to go for the pickup game. Shout out to the vlog, day 1.
Facts.
Damn. So what are you gonna say? So like, what's up? What,
Okay.
You do not like this as a Meg Thee
She
Stallion
said,
fan.
because
Claudia's
that's
like,
your girl. My
that guy's
fault.
like,
Yeah,
get
go
away.
ahead. That's your girl.
This is not a good relationship.
Yeah, my bad.
Meg,
This is no jokes right now.
The
No
hotties
jokes.
have spoken, Meg. Claudia, all right,
I'm
talk your shit.
like, run the fuck away, girl. First of all, when this woman dropped this album, I felt so empowered, so like bad bitch shit, like hot shit, like it was just everything that I like. Everything that she made me feel, and then like for her to come around and like end up with a dude, it's kind of like, damn, bitch, I thought we was gonna be single together.
Oh, you thought
I
she
just
was
don't-
riding that way. No, she.
But do you think it's real?
But she was
I
talking
don't
about in
know.
that song.
No, I
She's
don't
like,
think
"Hey,
so.
I'm expensive to date. It's expensive to date me," type shit. I mean, you thought
Moneybagg Yo.
Moneybagg Yo, he got the money to date her. So, all right. So, Meg Thee Stallion. Who would you want Meg Thee Stallion to be with? I'm gonna name a couple rappers. You see if
Oh my
if
gosh.
if you think that this would be cool. All right. So,
Is my name on it? She thick.
I thought I
But she will swallow you.
I like him thick.
ASAP Rocky.
No.
These man, the fuck? Look at him. Look at me. Swallowing him too. Drown.
Let me see. Blueface.
Hell no.
What the fuck?
OT Genesis.
He's with Malika. No.
Okay, damn.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't know.
like-
I don't know everybody's because I had someone else, but
Okay,
I knew they
yeah.
had a situation. I didn't know his situation. Let's see who else is single. I don't know who else is single because I feel like everybody I'm naming is just like a skinny guy, and it's like no, she needs to be with someone else.
It's not even
What
about
about like
skinny or
what about
anything.
50 Cent? Meg Thee Stallion and 50 Cent.
Gotta be wild.
Yo, I'm rooting for that. 50.
Or
No.
50.
Honestly, like, okay, so this is...
What about Meg Thee Stallion and Drake?
That would be cute, but...
I knew she was gonna say that. That's
that
why
would
I
be
didn't say
cute.
Drake.
But that's because there's a picture of them that they look really cute together, but I don't know. I don't think that she should be...
Well, you don't think she should be with an entertainer? Because what about her and Trey? Because that was also another thing that was coming up too.
You know, it's funny. I noticed a lyric that she said in one of her songs because Trey said that he'll knock the head off of her. And then, so she has a bar in one of her songs that says that you'll knock the head off of me or something like that, but just give me some head. Yeah, it was like a really cool thing. I don't know if it was...
She got wordplay spits.
I don't know if it was a shot to him, but I took it
I
as
like
that
it.
because it was
Like
after
it.
the fact that she,
Big ol'
that
freak.
that shit was crazy. But for me, I just feel like
We on our independent
She's
women
she's
shit.
dumb thick though. I'm not
no,
gonna lie.
she is super thick, like, and
Yeah.
she's real. And then her Instagram and her stories, and like you just feel like that's your homegirl. That's why I feel as strongly as I do. And then it's also something that I'm noticing is that a lot of these female rappers, what a lot of these companies are doing with them, these record companies are doing with them, is just like, yo, stick them
disgusting.
with the rapper.
disgusting.
Stick him with another entertainer that's gonna make him hot. Like, we put these two entertainers together and we're gonna make them hot. Quavo is with Sweetie. Yo, Sweetie is gorgeous. I'm not saying that she shouldn't be with Quavo.
Oh, so my boy Takeoff need to be with Meg Thee Stallion.
Yo, chill.
First
with
of all,
this
Takeoff
Migos,
is mine.
With this Migos trying to get Migos
paired.
paired.
We're trying to get Migos paired.
But me, no. But hold, okay, so
I need to be at Amigas. Hello.
I joke around about how Takeoff is my man, but he just had a kid. Like he's in a relationship.
I'm joking because they're kind of like been the one, not to make that popular. I don't mean to say that, but like Cardi B, Offset, then it's Sweetie, and now Quavo. So yeah, like I guess, and they kind of do that. They kind of pair someone up and kind of make them more to make it more popular.
Because they even did that with Britney Spears. They did that they've done that repeatedly throughout music, and even in a sense, Jay and Beyonce.
Ariana Grande.
What if Meg was like, what if she like you say, she feels real, she feels like a friend. What if she made it real to you that like this relationship is what she wanted to be in or whatever?
What relationship?
Well, any relationship.
Well,
right?
she hasn't claimed it yet.
Yeah, because I guess also what she's saying is I don't want this to be a move because I think it's also I think she's popping enough. She doesn't need this relationship to catapult her career.
And then
she doesn't need that. She's already doing enough on her own.
Yeah, because honestly, I didn't know who Moneybagg Yo was until her.
So who's it benefiting, right? Is it benefiting him or is it benefiting her?
It's benefiting,
right?
Cause I heard Moneybagg Yo's song because she posted it on her Instagram, and I watched it so many times because it's I love seeing girls
That's a great rumor
being
too.
I love seeing girls being really cute and rapping to the songs or singing to the songs.
That's how I know Moneybagg Yo though.
Yeah, I heard she was singing it for her Instagram, and then she posted it, and then everybody. So then I was just like, oh shit, that shit is hard. Who is that? Oh, it's Moneybagg Yo. All right, let me check his shit out. I checked his shit out. I listened to his project. You know what I mean? It's not something that I'm gonna probably listen to again, but I see that, and I see that trend. I see that's what happened with Cardi. I see that's what happened with what's happening with Sweetie. Now they're talking about how they're gonna get married and this and that. And there's just other stuff too. Even in the R&B they do that as well.
Who's getting married?
No, they're just saying that because they went to a wedding and Sweetie caught the bouquet. So there's that.
Yeah, Claudia, you got any more scoops before you want to get off?
I be on my shit, man. I know a lot.
But that's a good rumor though, because look, she posted his song. He does a freestyle on her beat. It's a perfect timing for that rumor to happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So then, because I went on the Shade Room, honestly, to check to see if it was true, and I hadn't seen it there. So it's just so where is it that people are saying this? Is just a rumor because he just said that? Did he? And I listened to the freestyle because I'm did he say something in the freestyle that led us to believe that they're together? I heard his freestyle, and he went in on that shit. He's from Memphis, so the way that they talk is wild because there's a way that they can just this is what I be feeling they be doing with their words sometimes, and they make it sound it makes sense and it sounds clear because they also talk very proper. So it's crazy how they can rap the way that they rap and knowing how they talk. So it's been 1 year since Pusha T dropped the what is it, the
story.
No, but I was gonna say the song, the beef song of all songs.
Yeah, that.
It wasn't of all songs though. Right?
Yeah, we still give that up to I think Ether.
Yeah, for sure.
Big time.
Yeah.
But 1 year, man, that seems kind of crazy. It seems a little longer than a year. I guess also the impact of that, right? Is we also thought that maybe that'll get Drake out of the way, or finally we got a good Drake diss. Let's see what this is going to do to his career. So there's a lot of yap, a little chatty patty going on about what was going to happen. We see that Drake drop it didn't really affect anything for this album that came out. To me, I still think it's a good diss. Me, I hear the knock on maybe we shouldn't have got on that beat, kind of that slow, grimy beat, for the OJ. The OJ, especially because how it came hard with the but just compare because Drake's song was a better record to listen to. You know what I mean? This one's a better bar, bar for bar. If you were a listener to hip hop, you actually would appreciate this, but an average listener would just basically like that Drake song better. But I don't know. To me, I never thought that and forgive me, I thought timing was a little weird there with that 40 comment. I just never thought that was too much because I knew it was all in sport, you know, like it was just like, just kind of like.
Because there's no rules in.
Yeah, and then it's just being witty, you know, just like how you said, he's just like what he said when he mentioned his wife's name, you know, like keep bringing like Virginia Williams, you know, like it is like okay, like that was just some wit shit, right? Right, that was a bit disrespectful for sure. But like, you know, so him doubling down, I didn't think it was too crazy. And I mean, and also the interview that came out, the Joe Budden podcast one. I mean, I think
it's been a year since that one dropped too.
I think that shit, man. I'm happy that we just got that because then we started hearing how you even found out about the shit. Because did you know about that? Like kind of like how it was like 40, not like 40 directly, yeah, but like 40.
It's girl, yeah, like
the
some
girl,
girl,
the girl he's pillow talking with.
I knew Pusha T was like, look. Y'all see how like I was like
on Kanye,
like, you know what I'm saying, like hyped about Drake and the whole you know what I'm saying, Raptors thing. It's entertainment. I'm like, yeah, you know, Drake's winning right now. You know what I'm saying, all for him. But yo, a spade is a spade. You get me what I'm saying? Like a spade is always a spade, and you gotta call it how it is. Like that whole situation, Drake looked bad. I mean, yo. To pay $100,000.
Yeah, it's look cap, bro.
Yeah, it's cap. To pay $100,000 to try to